guys, this is Justin Eddie back with another review again. It's been a long time since you've seen him. Finally got things organized, and I've mentioned in the last video that we're now going to be doing our reviews head on as soon as we get a chance to go see them. So,
copyright issues.
yeah, we went and seen the movie The Gift and No Escape Today. It's a double feature, and I've been looking forward to The Gift for a long time now. And this movie I heard is getting a lot of praise, and it's getting a lot of really good.
At the time I last read it, had a 97% IMDb rating, and it had a 9 out of 10 fan base. I mean, I was blown away by the scores. I've never seen a high score. It's actually got the highest score just under Mad Max.
Yeah, let's say 93. Mad Max is like a 98 or 97.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I was looking for this movie the most because you showed me that trailer like a few months ago, like right before a couple months before the movie came out, and I was like, "What is this movie you're talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, you gotta check this movie out, man. It's a Jason Bateman movie where he's in a thriller." I'm like, "Really?"
Yes.
Damn, because usually I see Jason Bateman in a lot of comedies. You know,
Yeah.
He's not usually the kind of.
That's what I'm starting to like a lot of actors that are branching off and other things.
Yeah.
Which is going to be another movie we're talking about, review, another good branch. A branch off.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but it was cool. Yeah, it's always interesting to me because I like when actors do that. Actors who start out in comedic roles, they don't usually do a lot of their other genres, and it was cool to see Bateman play in this kind of movie because basically the story goes, Jason Bateman and his wife, they move into this new town and they're from Chicago, and pretty much Bateman and her, Rebecca Hall, run into Joel Edgerton's character Gordon, who knew Jason Bateman's character from high school, and pretty much
basically ran into him, trying to catch up with the guy. Then he likes to leave gifts as appreciation. Little do you know, spoiler, there's a little dark history between him and Jason Bateman.
Yeah, we're not going to review that. That'll be a separate video. But as you go along the movie, it does start to get a lot darker and a lot more intense.
And what I like about this, it's something you don't see very often. Again, it's a spoiler thing. I just like the dark tone it starts getting.
It does have a lot of pacing that it goes in because it's very story driven. So they kind of take their time with their characters.
Well, basically what I want to try to say is what I liked about this movie and why I gave it so high praise. For once, we get a karma-based movie where it ends totally different
than what you expect.
And other karma.
Yeah, because there are a lot of things that happen in this film that you just are like, huh. I didn't really think that would do that. I mean, I kind of figured you're going to go that direction, but no, they go this way. So that's very good filmmaking.
Twisty.
Joe Edgerton, who also directed the film, he did, for his first film, he did a really great job.
And he was pretty creepy too.
Yeah, especially this part where when we first meet him at the house, Rebecca Hall is in there cleaning stuff, and you see him out the window, and he's just standing there like that, and pretty much you also get the idea that he's also kind of starting very nice, but then you start noticing a trend that's happening. Because if you start to notice all the gifts, they come full circle. Yeah, there's a reason why he sent all those gifts to him.
Yes, and then you start seeing each gift getting more brutalized. It starts out simple. Here's goldfish. You see in trailers, right?
Yeah.
And then you start seeing the gifts getting more serious, saying some personal crap like they're being watched. Videos of them being watched. Then it gets really creepy and it gets too far.
I also especially love the music too. Like it has a lot of orchestral music too. For those of you who are into that kind of music, but it also has that very brooding, kind of mood when they start to unveil puzzles as it goes along.
Now, all right. When you go see the movie, the thing that I've asked for people to do, it's going to be it has a lot of character build-up. And it's going to take a while. And it builds up slowly. Don't give up on the movie. Because it really does something I've never seen done. And it gets better. I was actually blown away. Yeah, I knew it was going to be good. I told him I think it would be a good movie. But I didn't expect what I watched.
Yeah.
I was actually like, whoa.
My parents watched the film.
And I praise it. It's probably maybe my third or second favorite movie of this year.
Mine too. It's really up there. It's one of the
Yeah.
best films I've seen. I mean, it
Best
deserves it.
story, one of the best stories, I guarantee.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. It was a well acted movie too. I liked how Jason Bateman is playing a more serious character in this one. He's more very, charismatic. He's a lot more very driven into a lot of the stuff around him and everything. I also like Rebecca Hall. I thought she really did good too.
Yeah.
And I especially love Joel Edgerton, because I think that his kind of presence alone can really make the film where you're not too sure what this guy's up to. It makes you.
And it makes his life is still a mystery because you do not know what he does for a living.
Yeah.
You don't know Jack. You keep thinking he's living in one life,
Right.
all his fancy house. Then you find out that he broke in the house just to use that.
Yeah.
And that's
There's a lot going on as it goes. And but also I love.
He's living other people's lives when they're not around, and
Yeah.
then they're thinking that's him. Then they reveal like, oh God, no, that person, he don't live there.
Yeah. I mean that kind of I was like, oh shit, it's not his house. That's crazy.
Yeah, so he's doing some really bad stuff. Yeah.
But minor spoiler for those who are.
I'm doing this for a purpose.
We're gonna do a separate video where we'll talk about the spoiler.
Yeah.
But for this one, we do highly recommend them. And for those of you who watch TV, if y'all have watched the first season of Fargo, I forgot her last name, Allison something, the girl who played off there. She played the main girl from first season of Fargo. She's in the film too. She plays the neighbor. Yeah. So anyway, I highly recommend the film. I'd actually probably give it I'd probably say a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, I can't really find any flaws.
I'm gonna go and say 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay. If I had to pick, probably it's so hard to find a flaw. Really, I mean, I guess I could go like a
I got
5 or a 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 9 out of 10. And I'm not saying I'm gonna bash this. It's still not a bad flaw. Is maybe they were a little too slow at first.
Yeah.
Pacing.
I will say the pacing was a little too much.
Slow, and
but
that's what I'm trying to tell you, people. I know a lot of you are. I'm going to warn you right now. I can see right now, tons of people are going to go see it, and they're going to sit there and want to fall asleep the first 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't do it because it will build up, but it just goes really slower than usual. But it picks up. It gets better.
I could say that too.
So I'm going to say 9.5 out of 10. It's going to be like that.
Yeah. So everything
else is perfect.
Yeah, I'll give mine 9.5 out of 10. I mean, I could probably find a couple flaws in there. I'll have to pick up again when I watch it again. But for now, I'll give it that. Yeah. But anyway, we highly recommend the film. I hope everyone gets a chance to go see it. I know some of you on there are probably thrown off by the pacing, but again, it's not your typical thriller. It's a completely different. It shifts gears. So I hope everyone gets a chance to go see The Gift, and we'll be back with our spoiler discussion of the film in our next video.